And I don't care about optimism or pessimism. Fuck that, we're going to get it done.
Hey everyone, Coach Investor here with the first video of the year. So first of all, Happy New Year's. Hopefully you had a great time with your friends and family. Second of all, I want to thank everyone that has been subscribing lately because, well, it was the best way to end and start the new year by hitting 20,000 subscribers. So really want to thank everyone that has been subscribing lately. And for those that aren't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about what makes Tesla so special. And it's not just Elon Musk, but it's way more than that. If you've listened and watched the podcast with Lex Friedman, maybe you know a bit where I'm going with this. If you haven't watched that, I will post the link down in the description below. It's long, but it's worth it. So Tesla obviously is my biggest position in my portfolio, and that's not going to change ever. Now, what makes Tesla so great is not just that it has probably one of the best CEOs and chief engineers at the company, but the fact that to me, their biggest moat is the pace of innovation. They can outpace every other company that they need to compete with because their pace of innovation is just much higher than everyone else. How do you do something like that? How can you achieve that stage? And that's one of probably the reason why Tesla is by far better than anyone else. And that's because the collective group that they have. In the podcast, Elon himself said it's not just him, it's not just Karpathy, it's the whole group. They have a big group of great engineers, some of the smartest people on the planet. Now, before, years and years ago, you didn't really need to have the smartest people on the planet to have a great company and to be one of the biggest companies out there. You needed money, and with money, you'll probably be very successful. Now, as we're going more and more into a tech-only, digital-only world, you need the smartest people because money can't buy you code or artificial intelligence, etc. Yes, maybe if you acquire companies here and there and then you acquire those employees as well. But right now what you really need is this: brains. People that know their shit, people that can code, people that can think outside the box. And Tesla has a huge collective group of people with huge brains. This, to me, is one of the main reasons why Tesla is so successful today and why Tesla is going to be so successful in the years to come. Because when you have a collective group of the smartest people on the planet, usually what happens is that they make each other smarter, which will make the goods and the services that they produce much better to the public. Because again, like Elon said in the podcast, with the B, the Babylon Bee, if you haven't watched that, link will be down in the description as well. If a company cannot produce useful goods and services to the public, this company should not be a company. And again, going back to the Tesla story, when you have so many people that are smart, that are capable, and very importantly, that are appreciated for their work, for their genius thinking, you usually have positive results. Because again, you can be a competitor, you can have a lot of money, but that does not mean that a genius engineer or a genius AI specialist, whatever, would like to come work for your company. Because imagine, you're a genius in Russia or whatever, or in Europe, doesn't matter. A company comes to you and says, look, we have a contract for you, come work for us. He looks at the numbers, great salary. But then he goes there and look at his colleagues, maybe his bosses, and suddenly realizes, look, I don't think I can grow here personally because I'm already the smartest person on the job. When you go to Tesla and you have the smartest people working on the product, you're like, I can still learn from those people and keep evolving, keep producing great ideas, great products and services. Maybe Tesla might pay less, even though I'm sure salaries for AI specialists and engineers nowadays are very high. But again, the power to attract talent is another big advantage here for Tesla or even SpaceX. Because why would you go and work for, let's say, GM or whatever, which promises to produce X amount of EVs or whatnot, 2030, 2025, blah, blah, blah. Why would you want to work for those people where the boss has no idea what he's talking about, she's talking about, colleagues aren't really up to the standards, when you can go and work for Elon and his great team of engineers, become smarter, learn, and do something useful for the planet? You see where I'm going with this? The power of Tesla is that the company, the collective minds there, is just 10 times better than all the competitors out there. It's also one of the main reasons why Apple is so successful, thanks to Steve Jobs and his straight mentality, obviously also thinking outside the box, but he knew, get the smartest people here, we'll beat every competitor out there. They came out with the smartphone with a touchscreen when everybody else was raving about keyboards, Blackberries, and Nokia. You have to think outside the box, you have to attract talent, and that's how you become super, super successful. Now, obviously, we've had great numbers from Tesla, over 300,000 vehicles delivered and produced. Now, I want to speculate a bit about what can happen this year, and then we'll end this short video. Let's say earnings per share coming in at $3 and it stays around $3 throughout the year. That's $12 on an annual EPS, right? Now with the price being close to, let's say, $1,200 with the pre-market, etc. That's around a PE of what? 100, let's say, maybe a bit less than 100. PE of a bit less than 100 for Tesla, which is growing 50% each year and probably will grow at that rate for a while. Pretty cheap, don't you think? Now again, $3 staying flat for 4 quarters. There is some flexibility here, right? So if you think you're late to the party, think again. Like I said in my past videos, 3 stocks to buy this year: Tesla, Facebook, Mercado Libre. Fully expect Tesla to produce around 1.5, 1.4 million vehicles this year. I believe they're well on their way. It's a great way to start the year. Obviously, most of you know Tesla is my largest holdings. I did a poll. Most of you own more than 50% in your portfolio of Tesla. Most of you want to see more videos about Tesla, so I'm gonna do that this year. I'm gonna follow Tesla a bit more. There are some great channels out there that do this much better than I do. Tesla Daily, Dave Lee, Chicken Genius, probably others as well. But since you want to hear my opinion, I'll do that for you. And that will be it for this video. Again, wishing you a happy new year. Hopefully this year will be much better than last year. And if you like this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. I think it's this side. And as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.